Have you ever had one of those days where you wake up and you're just not feeling it? The things you're passionate about, the things that keep you going in life, you just don't feel the same passion, the same inspiration, the same enthusiasm. Almost like something is blocking you from who and what you truly are and what you set out to do. What am I talking about? Of course, you've had one of those days. Everybody has days like that. And on days like that, the easiest thing that we can do is consider ourselves in a bad place and resist it and wish it wasn't so. But actually, these days are some of the greatest gifts and some of the greatest blessings along the spiritual path. This is Wake the Dead, and allow me to explain how some of the most difficult times in life can bring us some of the greatest progress. Hail and welcome.
Brothers and sisters, I'm Shadow Star and this is Wake the Dead. When you're on a path of spirituality, when you're on a path of self-discovery and soul-searching, you're going to have a lot of days that are amazing, that absolutely blow your mind. You're going to see miracles unfold before your very eyes that could not possibly be merely consequences. You're going to see things flow in perfect divine harmony and synchronicity. Events, people, places, and things beyond your wildest dreams will become helpful rather than harmful. You're going to feel deep senses of inner peace and happiness, and you're going to feel such overwhelming joy that it'll bring you to tears. But some days it might not be like that. Some days you might feel like something's blocking you, like somehow you just can't quite get into the same passion, the same sense of inspiration and joy and love that you were in the other day. And I'm here to tell you that that's okay. That's just as much a part of the path as the moments of joy. Without those days, they complement the days where we feel so deeply peaceful and so joyful that it brings us to a state of bliss. It allows those days to truly shine brightly in our lifespan. And beyond that, I want to talk about what it teaches us. It teaches us how to surrender deeply to what is. It teaches us how to look at the negative emotions in our bodies and in our minds that we've been storing, and how to just observe them non-judgmentally and allow them to be. Let's do a meditation together right now to actually transmute the blockage that you're feeling so that you can overcome it. If I could compare this to a video game, I'm about to teach you how to level up in your spirituality, because right now you're going through a blockage, you're going through a hard time, you're going through a trial, everyone is. So I'm going to teach you a meditation that actually allows you to face that stuff, to feel it fully, and to let go of it. So I already taught you the position best to work in is the lotus position, because it straightens the spine in a way no other meditation positions can, and it aligns the chakras and allows them to flow freely. So if you don't know about the lotus position, then check out my first video on the meditation playlist. So if you can't sit in the lotus position, that's okay. Find a comfy chair. Just make sure that your spine is straight. And we're going to close our eyes. Let's start by taking a deep breath in, holding it, and out. Now in again. Now hold it. Now out. Now I want you to breathe in again. But this time, you're going to let yourself, as you breathe in, you're going to allow yourself to truly feel the reality of what you're going through. And instead of going to your mind for a judgment or a resistance to the situation, you're just going to watch the feeling with just conscious awareness. No resistance, no attachment, no aversion. You're just going to watch it. So breathe in, observe the feeling, feel it deeply, and breathe out, allowing it to flow in and through you. Now we're just breathing regularly. We're not going to be doing time breathing. We're not holding the breath, but we're feeling what's blocking us. So you're going to intentionally confront whatever's bringing you down in life, whatever you just feel is so unacceptable that you have to resist it. Maybe you're going through failure. Maybe you're going through rejection. Maybe you feel like you're not good enough. Maybe you feel like you'll never amount to anything. I mean, I'm quite empathic. I'm starting to feel these things just by bringing them up. That's okay. Let yourself feel them. And fully accept that that's how you feel in this moment. When you breathe in, focus on the feeling. And when you breathe out, focus on letting it be. Now I want you to continue that way for as long as it takes until you're completely neutral towards the feeling, until you can accept it and see it for what it is without taking it as a personal failure or a personal insult. Because it's not. You are good enough. If somebody rejected you, that's because of them. That's not because of you. And if you failed at something, it's because there was something you were supposed to learn, not because you're a failure. Don't listen to the lies that your mind tells you. By looking at your feelings, good and bad, for what they are, and allowing them to be, you stop identifying with them. And when you stop identifying with them, the thought forms that crave more of the same feelings stop manifesting themselves. So when you face what's inside of you, it's you empower it to be free, and then once you become free of it, you're free of it. And that's all there is to it. Thank you for joining me this morning. I wish you the brightest of blessings. Hail and farewell for now.
So there you have it. I need to disclaim that by sitting down and meditating every day, we actually change the way we think throughout the day. And by sitting down and doing a meditation where we're intentionally facing the things inside of us that we're resisting, then throughout the day, when those things arise, it empowers us to face them in that moment. The meditations that I teach are not just for the times that you're sitting down and meditating. The meditations that I teach are to empower you to practice those very same principles anytime that they apply. And by sitting down and intentionally meditating on certain things on a regular basis, it allows you to be consciously aware enough of your thoughts that your thoughts become healthy on their own and your feelings become healthy on your own. Your thoughts are the reactions to what you feel, and your feelings are the reactions to what you think. But your consciousness of your thoughts and your feelings is how you can truly become free of enslavement to them and ultimately become free of enslavement to the false ego and attain the state of consciousness known as ascension, awakening, salvation, and enlightenment. That was my video for the day. I know it didn't exactly take me all day. I don't really know how to edit audio that well. I don't have somebody making my music quite yet, but I've planted the seeds and they are coming to fruition, just not in my time and divine timing. And that's another thing we're going to go into. But anyways, I'm ranting on, so I'm going to let you go now.